What do you say to people who look at this with a jaundiced eye because they've been watching Illinois politics for the last some little bit of time, and this just seems kind of more par for the course? You're talking about $50 million. I mean, hell, we can come up with $100 million. We don't have to finance a library for a politician. So, what's the big deal about $50 million?
Well, and that's when we first heard about this in the spring of 2011. When you put that much money, for the first year it was $30 million. When you put that much money on the ground in that short a period of time to that many people without any oversight, you just knew there had to be some problems. We cut that budget in half in 2011. Quinn increased it through his ability to increase and move money around in his budget, increased it back up to $24 million. And they came back the second year, and they still couldn't answer any questions. So you just knew there had to be something bad going on, and that's why we asked for the audit.
That may be a bipartisan effort, but elections are partisan exercises. And there was an interesting poll out last week. Bruce Rauner versus Pat Quinn, no party affiliation. Rauner's up 11. Bruce Rauner, Republican, versus Pat Quinn, Democrat, which is how it'll appear on the ballot, and it's a dead heat, 44-44. So while people may not like Pat Quinn and his job performance, they seem to like Republicans even less. Why is that, and what do Republicans need to do about it?
Well, that's a very broad question, and but I think people want to make sure that their government is run right, that there's oversight, that there's some transparency, and Pat Quinn has always said that he's the one that come in and cleaned this all mess up, and now when you start digging deeper into this, we find out that maybe he didn't. He got on the radio shows and TV last week and said how he was the first one to find this and he made the corrective actions. That's simply not true. In fact, Barbara Shaw, who was the director of the Illinois Violence Protection Authority, came in 2012 and not only wanted her same budget, but she wanted more. It was the House Appropriations that transferred that money into a different agency and ordered the audit. So, sometimes the people vote for reasons that they aren't really sure of, and hopefully as we proceed this summer with this and the audits and the criminal investigations, that it will air out that maybe the transparency and oversight hasn't been there.
Well, maybe the next step for Governor Quinn is to say there was not a smidgen of corruption. Seems to be the playbook. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate it, State Representative Rice. Thank you.
Good to be on.